Hi everyone, please be patient with me in this vlog and listen to the amazing story of Zhang Shu of ZX Moto. At his lowest point in life, him and his wife only had 20 RMB, which is £2 or less than $3 to their name. To now, he is allegedly worth 1 billion RMB. Good morning everyone. I hope everyone had a good holiday weekend. I would like to jump on the bandwagon and make a short vlog regarding Chinese latest hero, Zhang Shu, ZX. His name is Jang Shu. He was the founder of Kove Motorcycle in China in 2017 and was the first Chinese bike manufacturer to participate in the Dakar 2023 and 2024. They finished the race. For those who don't know about Dakar, well, it is the most enduring desert rally for motorcycles.
I'd like to apologize for the lack of background music, but as usual I got copyright again, and so this clip is actually a lot more dramatic if we had the music in the background. But this is Kove Motorcycles participating in the Dakar Rally in 2023.
Anyway, through mysterious circumstances, Zhang Shu was voted off as a CEO of Cove and out as director of R&D, but he had no say in the department, so he decided to leave in 2024 but remained a shareholder of Cove. He launched the ZX500 RR in April 2025, which became 7th best selling bike in its class from launching in the second quarter, then become 3rd best-selling bike in the 3rd quarter, and was 1st best-selling bike in its class in China in the 4th quarter. This is a short story of Zhang Shu. His parents divorced when he was 3, and he grew up with his grandma in a small farm village in Hunan. He dropped out of school at the age of 14 and works as an apprentice at a local motorcycle repair shop.
14岁时，他从初中辍学，借钱开了家修车铺，一手蒙眼组装发动机的绝活，让他在行业内有了点名气。但张学想做的，从不仅仅是一个优秀的修车工，而是一名传奇。
He opened his very small repair shop at the age of 17. Then, a news crew arrived to his nearby village when he was 19. He then set out to chase the film crew on his motorcycle for 3 hours and 100 kilometers in the rain.
他是追着记者上电视的鬼火少年，骑着比自己年龄还大的摩托车，雨中狂奔100公里，只为一个出人头地的6年。19岁的张雪骑着一辆20年车龄的摩托车，在雨中追了电视台节目组100公里，只为换取一个展示车技的机会。
上电视不重要，但是有车队看到我，让我进车队很重要。我到了车队，我可以帮他修车啊，我可以帮他煮饭、洗衣服都可以啊。我总有上场的机会啊！
此时的张雪浑身湿透，满脸泥泞，唯独一双眼睛闪着让人不敢直视。
Hoping to get a little exposure. Hoping to get a little exposure and asked if any racing team would employ him. He succeeded and a local motorcycle racing team employed him as a rider and a mechanic. He scraped and borrowed money from friends and family for years, trying to start a business. This is the record of all his loans. He then went to Chongqing, which is the heart of China motorcycle industry, with 20,000 RMB in his pocket, which is 2,000 pounds, with the dream of opening up his own brand of motorcycles. His story doesn't end there, as he launched the A20 Triple a few months ago. He then launched this A20 RR Triple at the Chongqing International Motorcycle Show last September, which we vlogged and received over 108,000 views, become the best vlog we made in last 3 years of this channel.
躬身之下我无敌，躬身之上一换一，兄弟们能在国产车子上看到这么高的配置，包括超轻量比的一个车身，真的太不容易了，非常好。这一台作品简直就是诠释了张老板的因为勇敢，我的人生才更加精彩。这一台是极致的热爱，极致的机车啊，兄弟们。
My husband, renting cabbie, was intrigued with this bike and spent a long time at the stand explaining to me all the bits on the bike, which I had no idea what he was talking about, but I pretend to be interested and just noted. But anyway, little did we know that this bike was to make history in the motorcycle world of racing.
黄旗啊，比赛进入到了最后的一圈。我们看一下这个长焦镜头啊，牢牢地锁定住了瓦林金 DBS， 锁定住了80的这台圣马的赛，它也拓宽了这组梦想的边界。今天晚上，让我们恭喜张雪机车世界会记住 ZX Moto， 记住我们的中国制造商品牌。张雪拿下了第1回合的冠军，我们恭喜张雪机车。
ZX Moto became the first Chinese motorcycle manufacturer to win an international race event in the World Superbike Series for World Supersport. Not just one race, but both races, with one race winning by a 3.6 second lead.
一晚了，我们要恭喜张雪机车，恭喜80赛车，即将我们要拿到了世界赛的第2次冠军，漂亮！我们又赢了。
I was planning to head into a ZX Moto showroom to show you guys the 500 RR and the 820 RR Triple, but they haven't sold out in the whole of China for the next 6 months. But we will pop inside the showroom to see what they have anyway. Everyone, I'm at ZX Moto. Let's go in, have a look. Okay, this is the 820. This is the 820 RR. This is the 500. Let's have a look at the red one. Ooh, I like the red one. Mr. Renting Cabin, it's my birthday soon. Hope you get the message. I like this one. I'm not greedy. He required the customer to have at least 1 year experience riding a sport bike. His philosophy is making money is any business goal. But the customer's life are more important, which in turn got him a fine from the authorities as he imposed this rule by himself. He said he will pay the fine, but still life are more important than money. His story will continue, and the only time we'll tell how successful is ZX Moto 820 Triple in the Super Sport series of the world superbikes. With that said, he has already on the heart of the motorcycle enthusiast. In our heart, my husband and I, ZX Moto is already the world champion regardless if ZX Moto wins more races or the championship itself. The next round is 17th April in the Netherlands, and this is a very challenging track to say the least. If ZX Moto can pull off a win here, or at least top 3 finish, we seriously think that this bike may be a serious contender for this year's championship. We and the whole of China wish ZX Moto all the best in the coming races. We definitely will be attending this year's Chongqing International Motorcycle Shows again in September, and I hope to bring you guys along in our coming vlogs too. Thank you for spending time listening to my poor English through this amazing story of ZX Moto. Thank you. I will leave you with a compilation of clips we stole of Chinese social media.
雄心，从来没有消失过，只是时光渐去依然执着。自从离乡背井已过了多少365日。
我们中国的车也可以很屌。然后我还想和大家分享，就是只要我们认真的、真心的去做我们想做的事儿，一切皆有可能。我们赢了！从地球的任意一点奔向你梦想中梦想的边界。今天晚上，让我们